Hey, real quick, just wanted to point out one of my favorite setups. We had a key level sweep in conjunction with the market above the main bands on the Algo IQ program's super bands indicator. Then coming over to the prop trading indicators tools, I had some diamonds up here, so I worked in some liquidity from the adaptive trend cloud. We broke above that high pivot from yesterday's trade action. We settled a bit in the evening, and then coming into the EU markets, we've had some strength. So not only did we take out that level, but we took out a key level from before. Let's pull up the levels indicator. That's now part of the prop trading indicators program. Let's go take a look at that real quick. So you can see there's a lot of resistance above. I have mine set on a 60-minute chart with a 4 bars look back setting. I do have it set to remove prior levels that were taken out. And we just had one that was taken out, and then we've established a new level right there. So the prior level was right in this area price. We came right up to it, and that's that key level sweep that was taking place on the end part of this extension. And then we were putting in little M pattern and then sequential M pattern. So I worked in liquidity in here. That's kind of one of my A++ setups. You know, the high pivot of yesterday taken out, push, 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 and then a major level that was being tracked on my levels indicator. But now that it's been taken out and a new level is established, I see the new level. And of course, we do have a fair amount of resistance just above. So we'll see. Maybe day session comes up and presses these levels a bit. Remember, sometimes these levels are like magnets. It attracts institutional activity because a lot of times they might have options levels that coordinate with the futures levels. So they may come in during day session and push this a bit to kind of optimize their positioning with their options plays. So we'll see what happens, or this could come down and we have a very key pivot now right here that we can see at the base of this area. That's where I have my last target, just in case this thing gives it up. But I'm way over daily goal, but I hit that with some size. That was a nice move. A lot of times when I see these pumps in the EU markets and I go look and there's no real significant news going on, this is just institutionals coming in and playing and moving the market to a level, in this case to the upside, where basically they're going to turn around and be sellers. And that's what we got. So anyhow, have last runners on. We'll see what happens. We did come back down and trade to this pivot high and a likely area where any attempt at a rally would start. And we'll see, if it fails and we trade back into the prior range or not. But I'm way up in the day, and I'll give this a little bit more room. But if it just keeps running, I'll go flat, then I'll just wait. And I'm pretty much done. I don't even need to trade during the day session. But again, for the Algo IQ program, the super bands, seeing the market above that as we just swept a minor level and then a key level from days back, those to me are like A++ setups. And then I'm getting the diamonds on the, let's kind of make this. So we're getting diamonds on the adaptive trend cloud. So I started working in liquidity. I think I worked it in 3 places, once, twice, 3 times. And then the main thing I was targeting is getting down to this prior pivot. We made that. I took off a bunch of size, came up, added 2 back. I was down to 3, went to 5, came back. And I'll leave this size on for a bit. I'm way up in the day. If it comes and pushes and I'm down to about 2,600, I'll just blip this out and call it a day, and I'm done for the day then, way, way over the daily goal. But when I get these setups, I like to go in and hit them hard, especially working short side setups after key level sweeps, in the current geopolitical environment. I'd much rather be short the market, working some size, than long outside of U.S. session hours. You never know what could happen in the Middle East, and then suddenly we're down, 200-300 points. So there you have it. If you have any questions, let us know. Info at Prop Trading Indicators. You can always get a hold of me there, or at info@gridelgo.com or info@proptradingindicators.com. So have a great trade day. And quick update. The super bands, our third version of the super band strategy we're on. We noticed the two most recent versions of NT8 were just buggy as hell. Excuse my language, but we've had to go in and rework it for NT8 version 8.1.5.2. We're not even going to try to get the Superband Strat to work on the most recent version of NT8. It's just full of bugs. I've heard that there's going to be another update out really fast for NT8 to, I guess you could say, take care of some of the issues that are in the current 8.1.6.3. That build update's atrocious. I don't have that on any of my computers. So yeah, bugginess with NT8 on the most recent version of Microsoft.net, and trying to do the Superband Strat on 8.1.6. whatever it is 3. I was just like, forget it. Let's go back to let's simplify it. Get the Strat working on 8.1.5.2, call it good, and hurry up and get it out to the group this week. So sorry for the delays, but I've had a lot of issues with NT8 on that most current version, and I've just abandoned it completely on all my machines. So hopefully we'll get like a 8.1.7 that will get things back more stable on NT8. Matter of fact, TradeSyncer, I know, is dealing with stuff with NT8 right now. And I've been talking to them about some issues and passing on information that we've seen in that version of NT8. So anyhow, there you have it. If you have any questions, let us know. Yeah, I had to hit that. That was a really nice setup. And looking forward to the trade day. We should continue to have good price swings, day to day here. We've got a lot of volatility, and that's what traders like. So we've got it. We're in the perfect environment to hit it hard when you get everything lined up. So talk to y'all later. Have a great day.